Titanfall, for me personally, has run its course. I have gone through every state of emotion that is possible for a human being a fan of this video game. But this video is an explanation of each of those states that you can go through while being a fan of the Titanfall series. So make sure you subscribe, and let's go through this explanation of the 6 stages of being a Titanfall fan. Stage 1, Glee. You just got the game and started playing it for the first time. You started learning the mechanics and how the game functions and how it plays and all that. You have a ton of fun playing and you've fallen in love with the game. Life is good. Stage 2, Realization. This comes very quickly after Stage 1. You begin to realize the complexities and how hard the game really is to master. You play against the tryhards and realize how annoying the meta of the game can really be. With this realization, you do one of 2 things though. You either grind the game until you're good enough to compete with the top tier veteran players, or you quit. Either way, you'll eventually arrive at Stage 3 if you continue being a fan of the game. And Stage 3 is Acceptance. If you get past your decision in Stage 2, you come to accept that Titanfall is just the game you have the most fun with, and realize the rut you're about to set into. No other game feels quite as fast or quite as entertaining. So you resign to your fate of playing Titanfall as your main game for the rest of eternity and never feeling as good in any other games. Stage 4, Fear. At this point, you still have hope that Titanfall 3 will one day come out. I still think it will one day personally, but you are put into a state of fear because you begin to recognize the fact that even if it is one day released, it will probably be drastically different from what you know Titanfall to be. The movement might be nerfed. The game could just play out drastically different. Plus, a lot of Respawn devs that made the Titanfall games have since then moved on. So now you're in a state of fear where you realize the game that you so desperately want has a very little chance of actually coming out and being the way you want it to be. Stage 5, Depression. You've started to look into the community surrounding the game and notice how wholesome all the content creators are and how nice the general public is despite the loud toxic side. But you sit and watch YouTube for a bit and you see some videos about hackers and Titanfall, so naturally, you watch it. And then existence is pain. Stage 6, Acceptance 2, Electric Boogaloo. You've gone through the 7 stages of grief and depression and have hit the point where you realize you're okay with your situation. Sure, the current player base is on the smaller side, and there will never be an update to the game, and you might not see a continuation to this great game series, and even if you do, there's a good chance it just won't be what you want. But you're fine with all these negatives, because in the end, you get to play this amazing game and have as much fun as possible. You accept that the fact that this game makes you happy, in spite of all the downsides and quirks of it. Nothing feels as smooth or rounded out, and you come to accept that. You slip into a quiet holding pattern, where you keep playing the game, hoping that one day something new will come and just sweep you off your feet. But you're okay with waiting. Alright guys, that's my list of 6 stages that I see the majority of players go through and have gone through myself. I'm at the end of the cycle, and while there seems to be a lot of negatives, the positives of how good the game is and the general community it just still outweighs the negatives. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and follow me at twitch.tv/Crypt6 and click all the other links that are down in the description below. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.